It was just one point in my life where I'll sit there and I had a group of friends thinking that, okay, you know what, let me just explain this situation, what I'm going through. Let me explain what I want to get into, and they don't understand me. Let me just show them what I'm doing, and they can completely understand that, okay, hey, Gene is doing this, he's doing that, and it's okay. I get what you're doing. But come to find out, it was the complete opposite. Because a lot of the things that I've decided to do and continue to do and still in doing now, a lot of people are just not understanding why. They're just not. And at that point, I realize is that hey, my life is my life. And whatever I choose to do, I myself have to suffer the consequences, or it's a lesson in it, or it was not meant for me to do it. But a lot of times, especially when I was much more younger, I had to realize, right, that what I'm doing is for me to go through it. It's not for anybody else. Because we live in a world where we need validation. And it's not easy because sometimes you want to confirm and understand that, hey, I'm on the right path. But a lot of times that we got people, especially in our lives that we've grown up with, or people that we seen all our lives, they're not going to understand it because they're doing what they want to do and it's the norm. But what you want to do and where you want to be and where you want to go is completely opposite. And it's sort of like, in a way, it is breaking generational curses. But before I get into the video and tell you the title of the video, I'm going to introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Today, what I'm going to tell you and talk about, not everyone around you will understand where you're going. Yes, let's talk about it. Everybody that's around you, especially the people that you're growing up with, especially the people that's in your family, they're not going to understand that, hey, there's certain things you're going to do in certain places where you want to go because they're not doing it. But until, let's say, you decide to do it, or, you know, pretty much, right? Because if you watch my channel, you've been watching my channel for a while, you can relate to me, especially me. Let me talk about it. You're a person who wants to go and travel. Around this time is real dangerous, right? Because you see what's going on in media, right? Social media, you see what everything that's going on. But let's say you want to decide to go and travel, right? It could be somewhere as very close, somewhere. Um, a lot of people are not going to agree with you because they see that, hey, it's dangerous, or you're not supposed to go. But you know, you know what's going on, and you've been really, studying and finding out, okay, this is what's going to happen and this is how it's going to happen. No, nobody's not going to understand. You're going to think you're crazy. They're going to think that, yo, something is wrong right there because it's not the right time to do anything. An example, me, I decided to leave the state that I've grown up in, right? To keep it all the way real with you. When I've told people for years that I wanted to move there, where I wanted to be, where I am right now, a lot of people, especially the family that I was close to, they completely disagree with me. Well, at first they agreed because in their mind, obviously, they think that I wasn't going to go. But when they see that every time I tried and push to go, and I didn't go, they was kind of happy. They was happy, and even they'll tell you, why you want to move over here? It's expensive. It's this. It's that. They give you all type of, and they're trying to tell you what you should do, how you should do it. They give you a map, but guess what? It'd be those same people who's not gonna give you even $1 for a drink, but they'll tell you how you should do it and who you should do it. And another thing too, if it's something that they need from you, they expect you to come out your pocket and help them. I said it. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you because guess what? I'm keeping it real with you. And that's why not everybody's gonna understand your journey. Not everybody's gonna understand, okay, where you trying to go, where you trying to be. A lot of times, especially in this world that we're living in now, it's gonna take for you to travel across the world or across the country, wherever you are, to be who you want to be. You're not gonna be successful in your hometown. I can put my last dollar on it. You're not. And if you are, good for you. At the same time, ask yourself this question. Are you living up to your full potential? Are you living up to be the most successful that you want to be? Are you meeting the right people you need to meet? Because best to believe, when I left my hometown, right, and even though I left, I had hard times, especially time to time, I still do. And you even question yourself, like, did I make the right decision? Was it meant for me? But when I reflect back, when I was where I was and where I wanted to be, I was nowhere mentally ahead, physically ahead where I am now. And I can almost guarantee you, when you make that step to where you want to be, you, yo, what's really more important is that respect that you're gonna get, especially to those who's not gonna understand you. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. The people, I don't say people are not gonna see what you see. They're not. No matter how many times you're trying to explain to them, no matter how many debates you get back and forth with, no matter how many, you know, ways you explain to them and show people how they did it and how they do it and what they did, because guess what? You're not those people. You're not those people until you make that step and just make that move. It's going to take for you to separate yourself from people, especially the people that are closest to you, for them to see your journey, where you're going. And even then, they're going to look at you and say, hey, you're going to hear like, yo, it's not a good idea. They're going to bring up stuff and talk about, oh, this is what's going to happen if but ask yourself this. Are those same people going to help you get out? Are those same people going to tell you, hey, oh, this and that? Are they going to even give you half of their check to make sure that you're safe? No, they're not. And then let's say if you do listen to them, all they're going to do is just talk behind you. They're going to think you're crazy. They're going to think this and think that. I was watching a video, and it was funny. It popped up on my feed. It was this woman. She was doing some things with her life. No judgment. Doing what she had to do to survive, right? And she had people that close to her telling her, you should get out of this, you should get out of that, you should do this and you should do that. Okay, I listened to it, and this woman was just crying, like, what I mean? She was explaining the situation, crying online. Now, whatever she's doing, is it something that I think that she was supposed to do? Absolutely not. But this is where me not judging and getting some type of understanding. Okay, I see. She had to survive, right? And when she was doing those type of whatever she was doing, yo, she was surviving. But not the fact that she needed help from those same people that's telling her what she should do, how to do her life. And then behind her back, they talking behind her back. And these are the same people that's telling her to get out that lifestyle. And at that time, she was not bothering anyone, right? She was doing her own thing. Supposedly, that's what she was saying. But now she was doing what these people telling her what to do, right? People that's close to her, friends, especially family. That's what she said. They don't want to help her. They talking junk behind her, telling her which this, that. And that's the thing about life. And that's the thing about people. A lot of people that you're close to, that you're around, they're not going to understand you. They're not going to see where you're going. Now, that person is, whatever she's doing, what she was doing was right or wrong. Not for me to judge, like I said. But if it was up to her to find her where she was going, it was up to her. But this is the thing about people. They're going to tell you the way you should live your life. They're going to explain to you why it's bad. And this is where it gets kind of sickening to me, because it's like they're not going to help you. If anything, they're going to belittle you when they see it's not working. Even if you're doing something good, they're still going to question you and still talk behind your back. So, long story short, where I'm going with this is this: do you focus on where you want to be, do what you have to do. You'll find your way, and especially you're gonna find the right people. And that's another thing too. When you do make that move, or whatever you want to be, what you're trying to do, the beauty of it, you're gonna come across people that's in your shoes, or even, like I said, in the same position where you were, and where they are is gonna be, they're gonna have the same story related to you, and they're gonna break down your story, what you're going through, without you even trying to explain what you're going through. And that's when you're gonna see that, okay, I'm on the right track, because everything that they're telling, what they went through and what they did, is very relatable to you, if that makes sense. So if this video resonate with you, I invite you guys, please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.